All right. I'm always excited. I don't know why, but I like just to make these videos, you know. It's my passion. Okay, now. And also bring me money, but this is all right, no problem. It's nice. Okay, now press E, move it, and then press R. And by the way, this technique with ER, I saw it from the course of Victory 3D about the orc. You probably know about this course. It's a little bit more advanced course. It's not for beginners, but still I saw this technique because I bought it in Udemy. I watched few parts of it just to see what's happening. And yeah, this is a good technique, I think. As I talk about this course, I'm pressing F, by the way. You see, I'm taking this and pressing F, and it's doing a great job. So, as I'm talking about this course, I have to say that the course is around 70-something hours. And at least 20 of those 70 hours are retopologizing of different parts, maybe even more. So, if you had this quad remesher, but you wanted to make the course without any add-ons, I understand. But if you had this quad remesher, this course would be 50 hours or less. It will be much easier, but whatever, it's, yeah. I just need to tell you about this plugin or add-on because it's amazing and you need to use it. It's, yeah. By the way, in the middle here, I would like to add another loop because it's, no, not good. So I will Control R to add the loop. I will press once with my left mouse button and again with my left mouse button. And then in order this to snap to the geometry, I have to move it. So I press G just once. I don't move anything. I just press G and it will snap to the geometry. Because only when we move with G, then it snaps. So here I will press F, 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 F. Okay. And then I will go to my edges and I press E. And then here I'll press F. By the way, yeah, if you have something like a tunnel, and we have to make it one because it's very much fun, I will show you. Now, if I make this, and I will press E, and I'll press E again, and I'll press E, R, E, R. Oops, I rotated it a lot. E. Let's finish it here. So now I select this one and then press F, 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 and it fills it. So you can get kind of full, get used with to this. I mean, get the full advantage of this. If you retopologize a lot, you will kind of understand how to do this. It's very nice. But this is only if you have Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, F2. This add-on on, because by default this add-on is off. F2 add-on has to be on in order for some of these things to work. And it's default add-on, it's inside Blender by default, so it's okay. You can just go there and just turn it on. And then some of these things will start working for you. Some of them will never work for you because you are a beginner. No, I'm joking. They will work all the time. Don't worry about it. Everything is just fine. Yeah, Blender is an amazing program. Meaning, even if it wasn't free, it's still an amazing program. I press F now. You see how it will fill it if I press F. F. Wow. And then I press F again and nothing happens. Okay. It will start. It tried to fill this here. Which is, yeah. I'm sorry, Blender. I'm mocking you a little bit, but it's okay. Because I feel good about Blender, you know. So here I will press F again, and here we'll have to. If you don't know how to do certain things, how to retopologize them, you can go like this: E, here E, and then go with 3 and X and delete those faces, and you can start anew from here. You see? And this is completely okay. Because this will allow you, I'm pressing G to move, this will allow you to kind of get your shit together. and then you will connect those. Oops, what? I don't know what I pressed, but yeah. So press 2 to go to edge, select this edge, E, move, So I don't quite retopologize much by hand. Yeah, if you want to connect those dots here, you press M and at center. M is for connecting. Or in this case, it's merging. Yeah, M is merge, not connect. If it was connect, it will be K. Connect. Okay. Now press G, go here, and then let's press F. Ooh, nice. Let's go to to this and press F. Then click here, press F, and just move it. Please F here, and then F here. And when I say F here, I don't mean FU or something. It's just F, and then just move your mouse. F and move your mouse. Sometimes you can get some problems with this, but most of the time it will work flawlessly. At least it should. F, F. And here, by the way, I don't like this, so I will do something about it. I will add one loop in here. Control R, double click, and then here we'll go G, move it, and then select 2 or just 1 maybe, and press F. Yes, good. Very nice, very nice. It's starting to work. Pretty good. Retopologizing is, I told you, it's a method of putting topology exactly where you need it, surrounding your main areas. When you have something like this corner here, you make corner, you make there, make sure you have corner there, and stuff like this. And you make sure you don't have triangle. So I have at least one triangle, which is here, and I can remove this triangle by pressing, let me show you another thing which is very great in Blender. In other softwares it also has it, but in Blender it's fine. So K is for cutting. So K, and I cut from here to here to here and to here, and then I have to press enter to accept it. Then I will select this one because I don't need it. I press X, dissolve edges. Dissolve, very important. And now I think it looks good. So now my triangle is up here, which is awful. But whatever, it's fine. So here on the corner of the mouth, we will probably need more geometry at some point. But for now, let's just go ahead and F it. So Control R to have this, then press G. Okay, and I don't think I pressed G here for this. So G, okay, or this one, yeah, G, okay, yes. When you make something with Control R, then you have to select it, or it will be selected in the beginning. Just press G, just to snap it to the geometry. And now F here, and here I will have a triangle, which I don't like. So I will do something like this. I will delete this, X, faces, delete the face, and then I will press F once, and then I will go to an edge and press F here. And now here I will rather have either have a triangle or just do this. F, and then with the vertex selected with 1, I press F, and you see I press 1, 2, F, G, 1, 2, F, G. I go between vertices and edges. I almost never go to faces unless I want to delete some face, mostly vertices and edges, and I just do this. For example, now I will do this, then I will do this, and just for fun, you know, because it's nice to see. Yeah, let's do this now. F, 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 F. Oops, just until here. Yeah, making this tunnel. Oops, F. I pressed F there, which is not good. F, 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 F. F, F, F. Oh, I like this F. Now, G. G, and then go here, F. What? Every time. Just every time I feel this kind of very good feeling here. So if you want to cap this hole here, I will show you. You go to edge with 2, you double press here to select the whole area, and then you press E to extrude, then press M. Come on. Okay, press S to make it small, then press M. Now at center, and it will merge them at the center, and now it's capped. So it's something like Captain America. No, it's capped. It just doesn't have a hole, which is great. Now, for the rest, we need to do this. So I go to 2, to my polygons, press E, move this, press E, move this, press E, move this, press E, move this. And we don't need super small polygons in here. The smaller polygons are in the area that we have detail. Here we don't have so much detail, so we can do this. And yeah, we can basically try to do it like, let me think. Yeah, my sister's husband, he's kind of a boyfriend, but they have kids, so it's husband. He is German, and I know how they talk, and they say think. I think. No, you don't think. You think. Don't think. Don't think like some kind of a submarine here. Please, relax. Now, we do this, then E, then E, then E, and we cannot do the F. Let's try the F, by the way. We can do it. F is good. F is good. Life is good too, but F is amazing. Okay, it's effing amazing. Okay, now let's try F in here. Okay, good. Le F. And probably the last F here. No. Okay, it's not looking good because we have to do this E, go, and here with G I need to make them a little bit more spread. And here we need to be careful with our triangles, because if we have a triangle in some of these areas, it will mess up with our mesh. We will not be able to smooth it correctly, exactly where we have the triangle, which is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now F, 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 F. Wow, so nice. So yeah, only for this you have to kind of try the retopology by hand, even if you have the add-on. This retopology by hand will allow you to do a lot of stuff. For example, I wanted to show you, but I cannot show you. But if you have to do some kind of belts, a lot of belts on some character or something, you can do them by hand like this. You can just snap them to the geometry and make the belt, and then do whatever you want from it. Make the thickness or whatever, it doesn't matter. But you can do it this way. It's definitely a possibility. Press E, 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 and now F, 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 F. Pretty good, pretty good. Now let's continue. And as I told you, this is a little bit long process. It's kind of a, let's see, it's hideous. It's not hideous. I even enjoy it sometimes. Not every time though. Sometimes I'm just like, it's not good. But most of the time it's fine. I press F here. I will go like G, G. And you need to do it. You need to practice this in order to become good at it. Otherwise, because it's not the easiest. I mean, it just takes, like everything, it takes practice. You just need to practice. Not a lot, but at least a little bit of practice is always needed for this. Let's try something here like this. Then I will go here and press E. What's happening? Okay, 2. Press E, E, and E. R to rotate it. R to rotate this too. This will not be very nice, but FFF. And then, by the way, if I see my vertices go not so good, I can select them, right click, and let me see, smooth vertices. And they will be a little bit more smooth. Of course, it's not always working as intended, but yeah. Let's see here. We have some vertices that we don't want. X, vertices, deleted. You definitely don't want this kind of stray vertices to be there, because they will mess up your day. They will mess up your day. Definitely. So be careful. Let's do something like this. And then let's continue one more time. And then I will go here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And now I will go here like this. 2, 3, and 4. And then I will press FF. And then I will go here and press FF. Not good. I'll have to go through here and then click again and FFF. I thought that it will go around, but yeah. I'm just playing games, you know. Just making some level and then play it. It's fine. So, ears. We can disable them. We don't need them now. Although, I will enable the ears because I want to kinda make my geometry around them, go around the ears. Because at some point I may decide to kind of connect the ears with the body. Although, I don't think we necessarily need to do this in this particular model at all. So, maybe we're not gonna do it, but who knows? Nobody. Or, I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. Somebody. And now we have to kind of do the rest of the retopology again to the back. And yeah, it doesn't take too long for me. At least for me. For you, probably it will take a little bit longer. But for me, it took, like you can see, the main part here took like less than 20 minutes. Which is great. But sometimes it takes a lot more. Especially for a whole character with arms and everything. FFFF. Oh. So good. Now, yeah, we have to find the joy in the small things, you know. The F is small thing, right? Okay. And here we need to do again F. And probably here we'll need to do F. And I will not press F again. I have to click and then F. And then click and then F. And then click and then F. You see, you will kind of get used to it. I told you I haven't done this too much in Blender. I've done this a lot in 3D Max. I've done this a lot in ZBrush. I haven't done this a lot in Blender, but it's kind of similar. If you can make it in one program, you need just to learn the other program and start doing it there. It's not rocket science or something. It's a pocket science. Because mostly those kind of very precise retopologies you have to do for the pocket devices gaming. And I'm working in Gameloft, and we are doing mostly mobile games. So yeah, you know what I have to do, why I have to do this. But in this case, we're not doing it for game. We are not doing this retopology for a game model, although it could work. But exactly for the game model, we need to have loops around the mouth, and we don't have them now because it's not a game model. So if some of you have experience with retopology and game models, don't get mad. It's not a game model. It's just a model. It's just a retopology to be able to have a smooth mesh. Because this is a cartoon character and it needs to be very smooth. Smooth as a baby. Or even smoother. Who knows? Alright, we are doing this. So, some of you will ask me, or I already maybe told you, that I started Blender the first time. I tried Blender, let's say tried Blender, 2008. And then I just, after like maybe 4, 5, 6 hours in Blender, I just left it. I just, no. And I continue working with 3D Max. And recently, after Blender 2.8, I give it another shot. And I started using it for fixing UVs of my meshes, fixing the meshes themselves after retopology and everything in ZBrush. I just fixed the meshes here in Blender, just use it for that. Suddenly, last year, just a few months ago, I decided to try the sculpting in Blender. And it was great. I mean, it was for a free program. It just, you know, second to none. It's amazing. Compared to ZBrush, it's a little bit more like, but it's not bad at all. Now I want to select those vertices, and again I will try to smooth them. Okay. So it's fine. You know, and that's why I decided to do this course, because I think many people will be kind of curious of how to do characters in the sculpting method, because many people, many tutorials are showing you how to make characters like this with the hard surface method by just making basic shapes, how we did the sweater, the same way we did the sweater. But for me, it's not the right way, and it doesn't tick with me this way. I like sculpting, and I like the overall, not hard surface, but the sculpting techniques and everything. And I've been a sculptor for long time already, like 11 years or even more, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe almost 12 years now. Yeah, I've been a sculptor, and in the game industry I'm for around 15 years. I was a 2D artist before, so yeah. If you don't know, that was my thing. I was a concept artist. So to be a concept artist, or to have a background in normal drawing, just regular drawing, is a plus always for a 3D artist. It's a big plus. Let's go. F. Wow. Very nice, really nice. So I was a 2D artist, and it was cool. You see, I'm pressing G and just move them. But 2D is ticking more boxes for me, because I don't like to draw with color. And that's just, you have to know how to draw in color if you are a 2D artist. I just didn't want to learn, and I preferred to work as a 3D artist, and this goes well for me, at least. We can have this kind of thing, although here we'll probably have smaller polygons, because all the polygons from above will come to this stage here and meet each other and talk and kind of drink coffee together or something. We drink coffee here in our country. I'm not sure, maybe in most countries it's a custom to go with your friends and drink coffee, of course. It's completely human thing. I don't drink coffee, by the way. Any coffee. I don't like coffee. And this is, for me, is a habit. If you kind of have this habit, you drink coffee. If you don't have the habit, why should you drink it? Always makes me happy to F the thing. E, go up, E, go up, and we'll see how it will happen here. We have to somehow connect them. Yes, we have to think about how to connect this. So, I think I'll be able to connect it like this F. I then will connect those two dots with M. Connect at center, okay. And of course here we'll not have a triangle yet, but obviously we will have some not very nice five edges going into one vertex, but it's inevitable. In the most cases it's inevitable, and since this is not exactly a game mesh or some mesh that will be animated, although we will probably skin this, or we'll make a little bit of a rig inside just to move it. Yeah, maybe this has come to a surprise for you, but you may not do it if you want. Yes, it's just a question of a choice. Everything is for the choice. You have bought this course. If you want to use everything what this course offers, you can use it. If you don't, you will not. So it's okay. Now you see, half an hour is not enough to make this head, to retopologize it. So we'll continue in the next video, but I have to show you how this is done by hand, because I'm sure some of you will prefer to do it by hand because you have time, you don't have money. I was like this when I was a student. I had a lot of time, I didn't have any money. So for me, $100 or $60 for an add-on would be a huge amount of money. But I advise you to test it for a month, work as much as possible, practice as much as possible for this month, and then after it's over, you just continue with by hand. And when you start earning money from Blender, you can make some chairs or some kind of other things for selling. Of course, in the beginning it will be difficult, of course, to sell anything. You can make, of course, characters and start building a portfolio, and some companies may contact you if you are good, and you will become good if you practice a lot and if you have this will. But don't chase the money. It's a very big mistake to chase after the money. You have to like it. You have to kind of do it because you like it. If you don't do it because you like it, and if you do it because of the money, it will not happen. But probably when you do it enough time, when you spend enough time, for example, your goal is the money. Okay, no problem. You start learning it, and you know your goal is the money, so you learn it. You are persistent and you learn Blender. And at some point you will start to like it. So yeah, when we are good at something, we tend to kind of start liking it. So, okay, yeah, see you in the next video, because this is, yeah,